series get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin.
Wilson's pass.
5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 24.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Johnson with a completion over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 14. Buccaneers nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble. And you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
5-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
of the gun. They'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's going to be caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Josh Gordon, 28 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further, and he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Buccaneers nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for
and after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started, and they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
2nd and 3. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
The 27.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Double time. 3 down. Watch twist. Check 43.
He'll try and throw for it here. Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. 21-0 our score after 1.
Nothing.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Complete.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
The score Seahawks 28, Buccaneers nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. Dietrich Wise Jr. in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. The throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Number 3.
Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are running away with this one. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
By the Seahawks.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Bucs' 26-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson buying time to his left. Incomplete. Wilson. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now Myers for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Seahawks 42, Buccaneers, nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch,
and for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Wilson. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now Wilson on 1st down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
To Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys continue to pour it on. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Seahawks 49. Buccaneers, nothing. Jason Myers to kick
And after
off
the touchdown,
for
here's
Seattle.
Myers to boot it away.
Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
To Marquise Goodwin.
Marquise Goodwin, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work,
and my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Seahawks 62. Buccaneers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken.
Brings up
perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Evans once again the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Evans. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 2nd and 6. And Brate, the tight end's got it. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 25. Room here to run. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
To number 14.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. 3rd down here.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 19. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Mike Evans.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Back now in Tampa. The Bucs on 3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
3 yards. It's now
as expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got Miller. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 35, the 30, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get two. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw here. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. From the shotgun, Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5.
Wilson.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Seattle.
Josh Gordon with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And this offense continues to pour it on. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll let Taylor try and run. On the read option, it's Mariota. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
There's that man again. It's complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Wilson wants to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside. And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
And the Seahawks first down.
Now it's the backup Mariota. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. He completes this into the hands of Miller. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second fast.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
To throw again, Wilson. That's complete to a speedy wideout, Goodwin. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing again here. Wilson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
DK Metcalf, incomplete. It's 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was that they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had 8.
Kick it and go, kick it and go. With the force, they move